So, Wizards of the Coast recently has made some amazing decisions, and some of those decisions are actually just the worst decisions I think a business has made towards its consumer base that I've seen in my lifetime. So let's talk about it. Oh boy. All right, I guess that's just where my mic is. Hello and welcome to my channel. This video is going to be pretty crunchy, so I hope you're willing to sit through and just kind of hear what I have to say. So, previously, I've been a Magic the Gathering arena YouTuber primarily. Pretty low budget stuff, not really trying to do save the world kind of content or anything like that. But even I'm kind of done, and I'd like to talk to you about that today. If you don't know, Wizards of the Coast next big set as this video is coming out is Phyrexia All Is One. In Phyrexia All Is One, we're getting 6 Elish Norns with, I believe, 5 different arts on them. Right here, I only have 4 different arts on 5 different cards, but regardless, the 6th one I think is like a special one that might be like a box topper for collectors boxes or something. Honestly, I've tried to make this video a lot, and mostly my phone just gives out on me because I go on rants, so I'm trying not to. I've done enough research to know that I don't want this in my life, and so I'm going to make a video about it, kind of just explaining why. I'd like to start with what I think is the straw that broke the camel's back for me. If you haven't been playing Arena lately, and I don't blame you, if you go and you see in the shop, you'll find that wild cards are available for real world money, which is just the dumbest decision I have ever seen in my entire life. And let me explain. Arena is the priority method of getting new players to play Magic the Gathering. I mean, you can play it on your phone. That's pretty much just, hey, come play this game. You know what I mean? And since Arena is the highest likelihood of getting new players, it makes no sense to teach them to buy wild cards to only get the cards that you want. Wizards of the Coast charging real money instead of in-game money will hopefully be the biggest mistake they make, but I don't know after the whole D&D debacle if it will actually be as the time of writing this. We'll find out. But again, I would like to say that the entire reason this is an utter mistake is because this is the way you get new players to play this game. And it's the highest likelihood of reaching new players and having those new players get other players to play the game. So when you have people paying for wild cards, they might get the idea that this is the best way to play Magic the Gathering and the best way to get into teaching other players how to play Magic the Gathering. Older players with this change that you don't need to buy boxes, you don't need to buy bundles, you don't need to open packs. You're re-teaching them that, hey, that thing you love to do, don't do it. It's not the efficient way to play Magic. I love opening boxes. I bought a Jumpstart and a Modern Horizons 2 box just because I wanted to open the packs. And I was like, at least if I open these cards, some of them will be worth something one day, and then the market crashed, so whatever. But I still use them in my decks. I have 21 Commander decks, so like, I'm not gonna give up on playing Magic the Gathering, but I'm probably not gonna spend any more money on Wizards of the Coast. I'm just not gonna probably buy any of their product. And because if I can go onto Arena and just buy wild cards and build whatever deck I want, it's more than likely going to be a meta deck, and after a while I'm gonna get tired of playing the same cards. That's just me, and it's probably a lot of you guys too. If you're watching this video, again, thank you. At the time of recording, I only have 19 subscribers and a total of like 400 views on my entire channel, so it's amazing that you found this video. But what you have to understand is Wizards is teaching new players, old players, players that are going to be taught by players now, hey, just buy the cards that you want. Don't buy anything else. Bundles, packs, boxes, doesn't matter. Just buy the cards you want. So Wizards is not just shooting themselves in the foot with this decision. They're essentially sawing off their leg and selling it for $20. And it's 1,000,000% this big brain wizard's move that I'll get into it, but the trajectory is going a direction, and it's very obvious to me. It's still just a theory because I can only base it off of my own findings. So let's get into that. First, I'd like to say sorry for the takes if they're too obvious. I have to record this in stints because my phone will stop recording at 5 to 12 to 10, 15, 22, 30. Who knows? Shouldn't be talking about that if it is actually a problem, right? Let's get into it. So now I'd like to talk to you about what I think a problem that might be bigger for most players. And it's also going to connect to why I think they're charging for wild cards now and saying just buy the product secondhand or buy it each individual card that you want. And they're teaching people to do that on Arena is because here is the perfect example of a theory I've had for probably 3 years now. I'm not big brain enough to have seen it earlier. So in this weekly MTG tweet from a while ago, they have the 5 arts of Elish Norn that they're going to release. 4 of them are the same. There is another one. There are 6 total cards, but only 5 separate arts. I don't have the example of the 5th art. Think it was in a leak. Don't want to give them a reason to take this down. The official artwork that they've released is the main set, the Borderless Icor Showcase card, the Borderless manga, which is made by Junji Ito, and the Borderless Concept Praetors card, and then the Phyrexian language card on top of the main set card. So what ends up happening here is you have, obviously, the main set one comes in the main one. The Borderless Ikora, I think, can come in collector's bundles. The Borderless manga, I think, can come in collector's boxes or set boosters. The Borderless Concept Praetor is, no, that's the set booster one if I'm not mistaken. And the Phyrexian language one is the collector's... Do you see the problem? Right? I'm looking at this, and I've tried to make this video so many times, I knew where all of these were. And I'm confused. After doing the research for this video, I'm confused on where these cards are and how you get them. First problem. Second problem. Why are there so many? Let me give you an example from my own personal stake. I read a lot of manga. I used to read a lot of manga. I mostly just collect the ones that I read a long time ago because back then you can only read it. Like, they didn't even send it here. You know, Shonen Jump didn't even release that stuff back in the day, and now I can buy it, find it on the, internet. They even remade Soul Eater, which I thought was really cool. But Junji Ito made this card for Elish Norn. Great art, amazing. I love the manga style lines. But you know what I don't like about this card? That it's probably going to be shiny. It's probably going to come in a foil because I'm pretty sure you can only get it in something that's collector or set themed. And it's a mythic. Mythics lately, 50% of the mythics you open are like, and especially in the higher, more expensive products you pay, they're going to be, foil. And I don't want that. I don't read manga because it's shiny, my dude. I read manga because it looks great, because it doesn't have to have any effect to it to look absolutely striking and stunning and beautiful. This card, as I'm looking at it with all these other cards, there's only 2 cards here that have black and white themes to them, and the manga one is so much better. And it's not just because it's done by Junji Ito, it's because it's a manga style art, which really emphasizes where you're supposed to look. And when you make that holographic with the way that Wizards makes holographic cards, it loses it. It's gonna lose it entirely. I hate holographic black and white cards from Wizards of the Coast because they just look disturbing. They don't sit right in my visional lens. Boo-hoo, wah-wah, I cry. Stop chewing on that cord. Hey, I'm talking to you. Stop it. My cat's trying to destroy my light. Anyway, so you have 5 different cards here, 4 different arts, 4 different ways to get them, with one of them coming with the purchase of I don't know. I don't know how you get these cards anymore. I used to, but I would always go on rants just like I just did, and I can't afford that because I don't want to keep doing takes after this is my 12th. So we look at this and we say, why would they do this? Wizards of the Coast says, oh, we want to make sure that everybody can get a card that they like. Everybody can get a card that they want. No. What the proof is in the pudding, as people have said for a long time. Wizards of the Coast now has a market at $4 to $1,000. They can sell you Magic the Gathering at every price point now. Because if you can get a Magic card for less than $1, it ain't coming from Wizards of the Coast. Just not gonna happen. So you look at this and you say, well, there's 6 different options of cards I can get. 2 of them look the same, but I can't read one of them. One of them me personally, don't even want in holographic, but the likelihood of me getting it in holographic is just way too high. Why would I buy any of this? Because it's a good card. There's no trick question. It's a good card. Though I would say that if this card is something that people are allowed to play and we don't look down on them, why can't I play Land Destruction? You know, I probably just lost a lot of people in the video, but come on, guys. Where's the equality? But regardless, you know, what am I going to do? I'm going to spend $100 to get the main one. I'm going to spend probably like $70 to get the Borderless Icor. I'll probably have to spend like $90 to get the Borderless Manga, which will come in a holo, and then I won't even want it. I'll have to spend, I think, $130 for the Borderless Concept, and for the Phyrexian Language, I'm probably looking at like $140, $150. I'm sure it comes as like a special in a few things, because nobody can read it, so what's the point of making it hard to get? Oh yeah, I forgot that I was talking about Wizards for a second. Now I would like to talk to you about why I think that this is what they're doing and why they're doing it. And I said it before and I'll say it again. They're working towards something. And I've had this theory for about 3 years that Wizards of the Coast is going to corner its own secondary market. What does that even mean? Wizards cornering their own secondary market. It's pretty easy, right? Imagine with me, if you will, a dystopian future. Hopefully there's a cut here. This will be really weird. In this dystopian future, instead of going to a card shop, or instead of going to Target or Walmart or wherever the heck you can buy Magic the Gathering, you have this option. It's called Wiz Palace, and it's a website where Wizards of the Coast will sell you your own Magic cards back to you at a higher price. Oh wait, no, that's sorry guys, that's my bad. That's the pitch to the executives. That's not the pitch to you. Hold on, let me readjust here. Imagine, if you will, a dystopian future. Don't look at me like that. My cat's judging me. In this dystopian, in this amazing, beautiful future, we have a site called Wiz Palace, where we piss on our customers. I mean, we promote new arts and new things to our customers that they've never seen before. It's magical. It's whimsical. Blue players, check it out. White players, we have life gain now. But wait, how do we operate this? Well, instead of selling your cards to the card shops that no longer exist, unfortunately, and instead of buying cards from Target or Walmart, where we boosted the price so that Target and Walmart can make more of a profit, you can buy it straight from us. Remember back in the day when we made it so you could buy wild cards on Magic the Gathering Arena? Well, guess what, Tom? You can buy them from us too. All you need to do is spend your real world money for a single card from Wizards of the Coast, with probably a Wizards of the Coast stamped sealed package so you know that it's from us, and then you don't have to buy those bundles. If you like opening packs, don't worry. We sell all of that too for the same price you can get it on Amazon most of the year, until Amazon drops the price and we have to sit here and sit on it until everybody buys it from Amazon, and then we sell it. Okay, I gotta cut. Sorry guys, I'm losing it. Now, see, you can't just buy Magic cards from us. You can also send us your Magic cards. So, did you open one of every single Elish Norn in this hunt for a single Phyrexian card that has eluded you? Guess what? You can send those little boys and little girls to us for the flat rate of whatever shipping cost, and we'll give you WizBucks. Now, WizBucks are a sponsored consumer currency that only works with WizPalace, and we love to piss you. We love to get you hyped to get some WizBucks. With the WizBucks, let's say you're gonna turn in this borderless concept Praetor, or better example, you got a holographic borderless manga. Well, we look at TCG Player and Card Kingdom, who we have recently partnered with, and we say, well, that's a $50 card, but unfortunately it's being sold at $25 on the secondary market, so we'll give you $15 for it. 15 WizBucks. You can use it anytime, no tax included in the sale with WizBucks. Highly illegal, but our markets are in Indonesia, so we're gonna take that foil borderless manga Junji Ito special art that we made for you to try and stabilize the market at $50, and we're gonna take it from you. We'll give you 15 WizBucks, not included in the price of shipping, and then you have 15 WizBucks to buy whatever you want. Take it off the top. Made it this far into the video. I'd like to thank you for watching. I know that on this website I've made a niche of playing arena content, and I'm done. I don't want to play arena because it's just gonna become alchemy, you know, and they keep promoting alchemy. It's the first thing you can click on when you open the game. I haven't opened a single alchemy pack, and I'm not gonna spend my money on any packs of any kind again for probably the foreseeable future. I don't want this. I don't want to spend my money like this, Wizards, so I'm not going to. And for those of you who have stayed this long in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do whatever you do to show me that you like this kind of content on this channel, and I'll keep making it. I'm also going to try and make some other stuff, but I will say that if there is a future where Wizards figures it out, and maybe their secondary market and WizBucks aren't that bad, you know, if there's a card where my kid could get like a 5-mana Sarkhan that comes in for 6 loyalty, and its +2 is to gain the ability of a dragon, and that's what it does that turn, or if it's a -2 and it, you know, can bounce 2 dragons and then bring them back into the battlefield, or and then it has like a -10 where it becomes a 5/5 dragon, and then each dragon you control can deal damage to player, creature, whatever. Yeah, that'd be cool. You know, I'd probably be willing to give up my last hopes, which are the entire reason that I even play this game, and then they'd bomb the price of them. Give up all but my foil one for my kid to get that card, because that's a pretty dope card, you know? I'm not saying that there isn't a future where I keep playing this game and I keep having a good time. It's just not now. So, again, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time, and I hope to see you again when I haven't spent any money on wizards.